George here from georgehealth.com. Health's not my surname, by the way, it's George Miners is my full name, but georgehealth.com is the website. Just want to say sorry I haven't been doing a few videos on YouTube for a while, but this one is out that I'm just putting out today. This is just going to be a kind of a little bit of me talking, you know, no specific animation or anything like that. I haven't really rehearsed it, but it's just something I've been thinking about recently that I want to kind of talk about. And it may, you know, it has the potential of sparking a few comments, a bit of controversy, but it's not there to call anyone out or accuse anyone of anything or, you know, judge anybody in any particular way. It's just about trying to get some scientific principles across in an easy to understand way that people can really relate to and then take and apply in their own life. Because I've been thinking about it when I've been driving to work and things like that, that managing your health and specifically managing your fat loss is kind of like managing a loan. Okay, now stay with me here because there's a lot of science behind this, and it seems pretty simple, but there is a lot behind what's going on here. Okay, whenever you overeat or have a real good big social event, or you know, really go overboard with the nutrition, you have all your treat foods and things like that, it's an enjoyable experience and people like it and they enjoy it, and it's perfectly fine to do on occasion. But it's just like taking out a little loan for your health, okay? And what you have to do is you've got to pay that loan off. So you've got to do some exercise, you've got to maybe control your nutrition for a bit for the following days, and then you can pay that loan off, and then you're financially stable. It's all about managing your calories, okay? So some people are really good at managing their calories and managing their nutrition and their health, other people aren't. And when it comes to managing health and calories, there's a lot to be said about the amount that you've been putting yourself in debt. Because if you do it again and again and again, you miss workouts, you overeat and overeat, and you kind of let things snowball a bit and fall for a while, you end up with quite a bit of debt. And the problem with quite a bit of debt, or, you know, quite a bit of fat to lose, is you've got a lot of interest with that loan. And it's kind of like the American deficit at the moment. It's a big situation and no one knows how they're going to solve it, because at the moment you're just paying off interest. You put in all this work and all this effort, but every day you're just paying off interest and you're not actually taking anything off the principal and paying off your balance. That's why you find some people who are really lean can actually take out these loans and have treat foods and stuff like that. But because they're only taking out little ones and they haven't got much debt, they haven't got much interest to pay off. So it's actually quite easy for them to pay it off. You know, if you don't believe me, you know, you see slim people around all the time, people with low levels of body fat. It's like, how can they maintain that so easily? They just seem to eat all this junk and they stay lean. And it's because they don't have that deficit and they don't have the interest to pay off. It's much easier to pay off. The science behind that is all to do with your body fat levels. When you have higher levels of body fat, you are more prone to store any excess calories as fat. If you're lean and you have excess calories, your body is set up efficiently to store that excess as muscle, and maybe a bit of excess as fat, but primarily as muscle. So if anything, it's going to make them better. So have a think about that. When you're trying to lose your body fat levels, think about getting that loan paid off as quickly as you can. Now, I'm not saying you should go out and find some fad diet or find some extreme way to lose body fat quickly, because there isn't. That's like trying to win the lottery. It's just not going to happen. And, you know, people who have won the lottery, they don't end up maintaining it in the long run. They all end up worse than they were before. And that's just like yo-yo diets. You win the lottery, you take off a load, but then you put it all on, if not more. And a lot of people end up poorer than they do when they win the lottery. So it's all about just working hard at your job, earning your income, which is doing your workouts and your nutrition, and paying off that loan. If you just keep working at it consistently and you keep working hard, you get the loan paid off, you get the interest paid off sooner, and then you can enjoy yourself a little more. And you can have these little loans and little bits of treat days, but it's easier to pay off and it's easier to manage. Okay, I'm not saying you should eat unhealthy all the time, but I'm saying if you want to, in a bit of moderation and balance, it's easier once you're lean. The other side of it is your muscle. Someone who's got more muscle on them is like having more income, because muscle is metabolically active tissue, i.e. all the time it's there, it's burning calories. Even while you're sitting, even while you're sleeping, muscle burns calories. Fat is not active. It doesn't burn calories. You know, it just sits there. So it's completely dormant. Muscle burns calories. So someone with more muscle than someone else at the same body weight is going to have a higher income and be able to pay off their loan quicker. So working on getting more muscle mass at the same time by doing the resistance training, pushing yourself, working hard, and putting in the effort at the gym is just like working hard at a job, getting your promotion, and being able to get more income. So the combination of being lean and being muscular is going to set you up for amazing financial flexibility from a nutritional perspective, meaning you can get away with more. You wonder why some people can get away with more, and it's genetics. Yes, genetics come into it, but a lot of it is about the lifestyle and the amount of muscle that you have on the body and how lean you are. So just something to think about. Get your loan paid off, and this isn't designed to judge anyone, you know. I mean, I'm in this situation where I've still got to work really, really hard at my own loan deficit, and I sometimes take out a few too many loans with overeating at sometimes as well. But it's just a reminder of the kind of work that you've got to put in, but also a reminder, an encouragement to get the loan paid off and not just spend your whole life paying off interest. Get the mortgage paid off, and then you could be mortgage free. Most people sit around in life with a mortgage, but what if you could be mortgage free? Okay, you don't have to have this super house. You can have whatever house you like. You know, I'm talking about just having a normal, healthy, lean frame. You know, you don't have to look like any fitness model, and that's the house you want to live in. That's great, but you know, be proud of it and be mortgage free with it, and then you can maintain it happily and comfortably and not have to always worry about, you know, trying to find some fad diet or loan shark or try and win the lottery. Okay, so yeah, that's just all my thoughts thrown out in one quick video. Hope you guys like it. Give me some comments, like, subscribe, check out the website. Also, I've been getting a load of people who I need to help test this website that I'm doing. I'm doing a new members section where I'm going to have everything all in one spot. So there's no one website that I know of that's had everything in one spot. So my website's going to have a members section which is going to have all your nutrition, all your workouts, your motivation and accountability, one-on-one training with me, forums, support, all your questions answered. And this won't be a one-size-fits-all. This is going to, you know, you can pick different options depending on your own situation. There's going to be workouts for home, for the gym, for traveling and abroad. There's going to be nutrition for daily busy people, people who are really serious and into it. There's going to be motivation and goal setting and accountability and all these different things. There's going to be a brilliant member section, but I need some testers to help me go through the system, try it out for me, and it's all free. But just go on the website, go on that coming soon section, put in your email, and I'll send you a login and you can test it out. So hope you enjoyed the video. Have a great day, guys. Enjoy.